Today I'm going to do something that I wouldn't usually do. I'm just going to go straight ahead and I'm going to recommend one pair of skates that I think you should buy if you're in the market for just a general pair of big wheel cruising skates. The reason I'm going to do that is something called the paradox of choice. If you're not familiar with what the paradox of choice is, it's this idea that if you're presented with too much choice, it becomes paralyzing and you end up not making the choice at all. And the rollerblading industry suffers from this a little bit because we have so many different models of skate available. It's just confusing and baffling for someone who just wants to come and get a pair of skates and get skating quickly. But if you're that person, you shouldn't be worrying, because we observed people coming in the shop and people buying off the website, and we've got the data, and out of 300 sets of big wheel skates like this that we sell, we found that 20% of the sales involved just 3 models of skate, and 10% of the sales involved 1 model of skate, which is massive when you think it's 300 models. So the one model that sold way more than anything else for general skating is this. It's the FRX skate. So the brand is FR and the model is FRX, so FRX. And the reason that this sells so well is, one, the price. It's £160, about 185 US dollars at the time of filming this. And as you can see, it's just a solid, good quality, well-proportioned skate. It's got this really thick liner in it. And for people who come in the shop and try skates on, I think that's why so many of them walk out with this skate as well. It's just this big slipper on your foot. It feels really nice. It's really palatable as a product to just try on. And then you've got good features as well, like this rockable frame, which is usually a feature that's reserved for much higher end models. You can rocker the wheels up and down. And it comes in a bunch of different models as well. So it comes in this 80mm model here, 80mm wheels. You can get like a 3x110, various different versions. There's one which they call in a women's version, but it's just really got just a pink, pink laces on it. But you can also spend a bit more as well and get like higher end versions. The sweet spot actually is just that cheapest one. The FRX is just such a good price for what you get. The other sweet spot, by the way, is the top end one, which is called the FR1 Deluxe, which has the intuition liner and you can downsize the shell. But today we're talking about this one. That really is the best value skate probably that we sell in terms of quality versus price. They also fit a little bit small, so if you're buying that, watch out. You probably want to size up if you're between sizes. But if the size or that skate isn't working for the individual, which is rare, there is some other options as well. And these are the other 2 really popular options. This one here is a Rollerblade Cruiser. Again, you can see it's very similar. It's a hard boot skate that's well proportioned. It's just solid, good looking. And then it hasn't got that really thick liner, but it might work better for some people in terms of fit, depending on your foot shape. But the Rollerblade Cruiser is £170, about 200 US dollars at the time of filming this. I think they're bringing the price down on that next year, so watch out in 2024. It might even be even cheaper than that. And then the third one to have a look at, which is really, really good value, is the Powerslide Zoom. In fact, it's wildly good value. At the moment, this is £130, about 150 US dollars. And it was like a happy mistake. It's like they accidentally made this budget skate really good. And I would put this side by side with some much more expensive skates as being equally as good, better than a lot of skates twice the price. Part of the reason for that is this riveted frame. And the riveted frame, it's not replaceable. So you could see that as being kind of a low-end feature, but hardly anyone replaces their frame anyway. If you're just looking for a general pair of skates and you're trying to get into skating, you're not going to change your frame anyway. By doing this riveted frame, you don't have the mounting point on the boot, and the wheels can be brought closer to the boot, so it has a really low center of gravity. It's like a really, really good feature that they've kind of accidentally stumbled upon. And then the liner on these as well is just super, super comfortable. For a budget skate, it's wildly comfortable. And Yeah, the Skates Lite as well comes in a couple of different versions. This is the 80mm version, and they do a 3x110, and then there's a couple of different other like kind of pro versions, which are a bit more expensive, just have a few higher end features. But I would recommend any of those three skates for somebody who's baffled, confused, and they just want to get a pair of general skates for skating. I thought we needed to talk about that today because I think it's holding a lot of people back getting into skating. So have a look at those three. If you're watching this video and you're just trying to find a pair of skates and you're just confused, then yeah, take it from me. One of those three, and particularly that, the FRX, comes recommended. Thanks for watching today. I hope we cleared a few things up. See you in the next video. Bye.